first match of the season for him on the subs bench, and Gus O'Donnell at 15. The Castleford side just come out now. They've got full-back Middleton, the three-quarter line of St John Ellis, Blackmore, Smith and Ray. Quite a speedy line up there, with Coyne and Ford at half-back, Crooks, Watson and Sampson the front three, Morrison, Kettridge and Nick Howe the back three. They've got Grant Anderson and Keith England on their subs bench. The referee is Mr Ollerton from Wigan. Shane Cooper, captain for the Saints. Lee Crooks, captain for Cass. As we know, a rearranged fixture brought forward from a week next Sunday due to Regal Trophy commitments, but then after Featherstone and Wakefield had complained about the teams playing on a Sunday, it might take revenue from them, so they reckon, and the game brought forward to this Friday evening. It's a 4-pointer, top of the table job. Both teams in the top four, second and third position actually, with the old pie eaters on top spot. And we're going to playing at Halifax this evening, and let's hope that Halifax can perhaps do the Saints a favour, providing that the Saints can do the stuff here this evening. Saints to receive, Lee Crooks ready to kick off. Referee Ollerton gets us underway, and away we go. A deep kick, McCracken let it bounce, and it went dead. Obviously a misjudgment early on in the game. Whether the light was causing Jared McCracken a bit of grief. They are really bright, certainly in our gantry position, but it's Castleford now. They have possession. Simon Middleton, he's in. Sonny Little and George Mann quickly in at the tackle. First 10-15 minutes, and Kevin Ward there in against Lee Crooks. Ward done most of his rugby here at Weldon Road, or well, for the Castleford club I should say, but he's done a great stint with the Saints. And Tony Morrison, second row forward, ex-Swinton, St Helens lad Morrison, and he's getting rave reports here with the Castleford outfit. Lee Crooks, well, a short ball there, must have been forward. Tony Smith coming through at a fair rate of knots there, and he scored some this season, that Smith, off short balls like this, but it was picked up there by referee Ollerton. Scrum down, Saints feed. Shane Cooper out to Tira Patty, looking for that half break. Cooper again onto Chris Joint, playing out of his skin. He's Joint, 20 years of age, got called up for the England squad, and he's revelling in it. George Mann there, making yardage. Dean Sampson and Martin Kettridge. But now it's Cooper, the little chip. Well, Cooper felled off the ball as he went through, shouldered off, indicated by referee Ollerton, and that's good captaincy, that by Shane Cooper. He saw that Castleford outfit had moved up, he saw the gap, and he went for it, didn't he? He was obstructed, and he could have regained that ball. The Saints were following up. Good attacking move. Saints have been awarded the penalty, and a chance now for David Lyon, hopefully, to get Saints on the board. Both teams have played 11 games in the Stones Bitter League. Saints winning 9, Cass with 7. And obviously Saints with 18 points and in second position, but Cass are in third position, as I said before, with 14 points. So obviously a 4-point gap between the teams, and it's essential that the Saints keep up that pressure and hopefully come through with a win this evening. Over the last few times we've played here at Weldon Road, our fortunes have not been too clever. Last season, 8 apiece here, and in my unbiased opinion, as of usual, we was definitely robbed that day. We wasn't on a centre spot that time, we was on the sponsors' boxes to the right of us, and George Mann had touched the ball down at, behind the sticks where David Lyon's kicking to now, but Crooks knocked it out of his hand, touched it down, and the referee awarded a try. The Saints are in the lead, but we've had quite a few tonkins here at Weldon Road, and let's hope we can put the record right tonight. David Lyon, strikes it well. Is it gone to the left? Yes, just to the left, but it must have been in the field of play, kept in by Simon Middleton. So an early chance for points there, but it's up to the Saints now to put pressure on and hold Castleford up at that end of the field. Kevin Ward and Bernard Dwyer going in. Well, Kevin Ward being penalised there for allegedly holding down in the tackle. Referee Ollerton moving in, and no doubt the Castleford fans will be pleased with that. Obviously they'll be giving Kevin Ward a little bit of jip, but his face didn't fit here at Weldon Road. They put him for a transfer. He came to St Helens. Every time you read a match report about him in the paper, he's gone up a year. I think they've got him to about 35 or 36 now. But he's doing the job for St Helens, he's doing the business, and he'll be keen to make sure he does the business this evening. It's Castleford in possession. Castleford are moving it out wide. McCow moving in the line. Short ball there to Richie Blackmore, but he's well taken. Quick movements again. Mick Ford and to Nickow. Out to stand off Peter Coyne, the Australian. A lot of moves are going to come from this half-back partnership of Coyne and Ford. Lee Crooks looming out wide. The ball's loose. A knock-on is indicated. A knock-on indicated by the referee. Very awkward to pick out, and it's certainly a difficult difficult part of the game there, but the ball coming loose, a knock-on indicated, and a scrum down with the Saints feed. No doubt wily old Pac-Man Lee Crooks, he probably thought, I'll just let go of this, get a penalty, but it didn't work for him. Alleged knock-on, but Saints have possession. Rapati now with Connolly. Saints taking the 2 clean scrums so far. Referee Ollerton wants Castleford to line up, but they move up quickly. It's John Harrison. He makes yardage with his 10 yards apart, separating the teams. Hopefully it makes for a quicker rugby, and the attacking side can get shut to the ball. Now it's Bernard Dwyer bringing it blindside. George Mann, Rapati, out to Les Quirk. The Cumbrian wingman never lets us down, Les Quirk. Pull the Saints out of the mire on quite a few occasions. But the Castleford tackling, the pressing up. Now it's Kevin Ward, big hit there from Sampson. No, beg your pardon, not Sampson. It's Middleton and St John Ellis and Morrison. But Middleton there at full-back. John Harrison completes the tackling. Saints put the ball back after the set of 6. Now it's with John Ray. As I said before, quite a speedy 3/4 line Castleford. Well, we're not too slow ourselves, are we? With Quirk, McCracken, Connolly and Sean Casey. Sean Casey on the right wing. He has played for the first team before as a substitute. He did come on, he got a few minutes on the field. Ford bringing it cross-field. And Blackmore, he took it awkwardly, but he's wrapped up there as Quirk and McCracken move in. But Sean Casey on the far side, only a young lad, about 20, 21 years of age, come through the junior ranks, and he'll not let us down. Last tackle of this sequence, Peter Coyne, well lofted. David Lyon under it, food and drink for Lyon, that, no problem. Moves it out wide, short ball there, Sean Casey, first touch. As I said, 20, 21 years of age, play anywhere. Talking to him earlier in the week, and he doesn't care. As long as he gets a first team jumper, he'd play anywhere. He's usually hooker or loose forward, but he has played at full back. Well, a knock on there. Obviously the Castleford section of the crowd crying for it. The referee never saw it. He looked over to the touch judge, and the touch judge gave the knock on. Even though it's gone against the Saints, I do believe that the 3 officials should work together. It is obviously a high-speed collision sport, and the quickness and intensity of the game. Certainly, all the officials have got to work together. Scrum infringement there, differential penalty. Can't go for goal. Was in a good position if he would have been able to, but differential penalty from the scrum. Only you can go for goal from foul play. But it's Castleford again, moving it centre field. And about 10 yards short of the Saints line. No score with 8 minutes gone on the clock. Castleford moving it out wide, Crooks coming through, but well taken, round the legs there, Bernard Dwyer. And now it's Castleford again. The mismove, Middleton coming through. Dean Sampson used as the foil. Saints forced the line out to Worry Nicol. That's acting half forward. But Castleford slipping it out. Coyne has it, I think, but the referee obviously is not happy with it. He's given a knock on. Certainly didn't look anything there, just from my view. But obviously we'll be looking again at that on the video and seeing what the referee's decision. He has given a knock on with the Saints feed there, the scrum. Shane Cooper going round the back of the scrum. The move from the base just falling down there. But Saints have possession. Cooper, George Mann. Solid tackling, and Morrison going in there. It's what's known as the flopper now, but he wasn't penalised that time. Bernard Dwyer coming away from acting halfback, trying to create the gap. Harrison was there. Now it's Nicol running out wide. A good handoff. Out now to Les Quirk. Well covered up. Castleford moving. Crooks and Ketteridge. But the ground cutting up here on the wing, as you can see there, as Chris Joynt looking for support. McCracken's there. McCracken drives it up to the 20-metre mark. Well, it was the turnover. I hadn't seen the referee give the signal, but a quick play the ball. Simon Middleton scampers away with it, took it quickly from the turnover. And it's Nicol bringing the ball away. St John Ellis coming through on the burst. Nicol plays it to himself. But Saints are penalised. The Saints hand coming out and striking to Worry Nicol by the legs, but John Harrison has taken a knock in that movement. Saints physio Jeanette Smith, she's on to treat Big John, but it's a penalty to Cass. Nicol was tackled there. He tried to get up and play it quickly, but Saints player impeding him. Harrison hurt in the incident. The clock restarted, and I think it's Coyne with a kick for touch. It's a poor kick, that. Not going to find touch. David Lyon has it. Or perhaps a bit of justice as David Lyon comes away. Looks for that half gap, but he's taken round the legs, and the tacklers come in to make sure that it's complete. Hooper, Rapati, losing his foot in there. As I said, this ground cutting up. I don't know how they've gone on for rain here at Castleford today, but we couldn't find the tap at St Helens. It's been pouring it down all day. But Saints are in possession. No score on the board. 11 minutes of play have gone. Kevin Ward is looking to release again, and there's the old Ward and Dwyer partnership. Let's hope this can bear fruit this evening. John Harrison straightens it up right on the centre spot. Last tackle of this sequence. Castleford urged to get back on side. Lyon inside to Rapati. He chips it over to that right hand corner. Decent kick from Rapati, but it's going to be fielded on the far side. John Ray should move in for that. Castleford have possession. Saints will be pressing up, but St John Ellis coming in off his wing, looking for some action. Harrison and Dwyer, they bounce him down. Now it's captain Lee Crooks. Leads well, he's lost the ball there. It's going to be a knock on. Castleford pick it up, it's going to be a knock on. Obviously the referee allowing play to go on to see if Saints could get the advantage, but they didn't. The ball had been knocked out, well not knocked, but he lost the ball in the tackle. There's a scrum down with the Saints feed just outside the Castleford 20-metre area, but Castleford have been penalised. Not packing correctly. Saints play it quickly, and Rapati is on his way, but Castleford penalised again for being offside. The Saints are going to go for goal. Shane Cooper just tells Mr Ollerton, we'll have a go at the 2-pointer, sir. It's on the 20-metre line. It's right in centre spot, and no reason why David Lyon shouldn't pop this over. The Saints support, a tremendous amount of support for the Saints throughout the season, and they get behind the team home and away, and there's no doubt this travelling support does the Saints team no harm at all. They can certainly hear them there all round the ground, and let's hope that David Lyon can pop this over. As I said, last season when we came here, an 8-8 draw. Paul Loughlin was on the bench that time, if we remember rightly. He'd been out with an injured arm, and he'd just come back into contention. Only played a few games and got injured again, unfortunately. But 8 points apiece that day, robbed in my unbiased opinion. He's on the bench today. We've got David Lyon at full-back. He's the recognised kicker. Kicked 11 goals so far this season, and he shouldn't miss with this one, should he? Well, he's popped it between the uprights. Just over 13 minutes gone. Score on the board there with the Lyon penalty goal. Puts Saints in the lead by 2 points to 0. Well, Castleford penalised twice in quick succession there. And an easy conversion for David Lyon. He's 12th of the season, 2 points to 0, and Castleford to kick back again. A lofted kick from Crooks. Rapati picks it up well behind his own line and drives it forward. Excellent competitor, Tia Rapati. But Dwyer breaking quickly. Les Quirk moving in field, but a good tackling stint. Kettridge and Watson and Castleford tackling in 2s and 3s. Their coach, Donald van der Velde, he'll have them all fired up for tonight. He knows it's a 4-pointer, and especially when these two teams meet again a week tomorrow in the 3rd round Regal Trophy, with the Saints having home advantage that time. Shane Cooper leads by example, leads the tackling there. Chris Joynt moving in quickly as well. Castleford in possession. Dean Sampson driving it forward, big forward Sampson. The ball moved out wide, Coyne onto Tuari Nicow. Short ball there, well, good handling there. Forward pass as the ball's moved forward. But David Lyon, well, loses his footing, breaks away, releases it. Saints move it over to the right. Sonny Nicol tackled in possession. Well, that's a harsh penalty that for me against Castleford. Sonny Nicol getting up to play the ball, but the Saints were awarded the penalty. I mean, we can't grumble, it's a penalty to the Saints, but I think the referee was in too quickly that time. And David Lyon's going to kick over to the main stand side here at Weldon Road. He finds touch just inside the Castleford half. I would imagine this evening's game will, well, it's a good bearing on the league. Obviously, as I say, it's a 4-pointer. We'll have no bearing whatsoever, I wouldn't imagine, on the Regal Trophy next Saturday. Well, a knock on by the Saints this time. It must be really difficult ball handling out there. As I say, we've had a lot of rain and the pitch is cutting up even on the wings here. Big chunks coming out of the wings, but it's cutting up mostly all over the pitch. First scrum feed for Cass. They come away with it. Peter Coyne out wide, but good tackling there. Gary Connolly quickly in. Nicow again. They certainly do some running off this Nicow. Excellent competitor, New Zealander. It's Nicow and Blackmore, New Zealanders, and Peter Coyne, the Australian, at the standoff position. Mike Ford. Good tackling by the Saints. Man and ball there, Kevin Ward. Nicow from dummy half. Brings it out wide, turns it in. Tries to draw the Saints defence in, then turns it inside to Blackmore. Mike Ford. Crossfield kick. Sean Casey coming in. Takes it on the full and brings it away. Safe pair of hands there, Sean Casey. Sean's dad, Joe, well, the late Joe Casey, an ex-referee and official. Alas, he's not here to see his son play in the St Helens first team colours. He would have really been proud of Sean. And Sean can do the business, one of the up-and-coming stars here at St Helens. But Castleford doing the job, forcing Saints back. Now it's Sonny Nicol, but keeping the feet is the difficult spot this evening. Nicol did well there, finally dumped down on the 20-metre line. Last tackle of the sequence. Lyon inside to Rapati. Obviously they know Castleford's game, that they're going to move up quickly. Well, usually on the 6th tackle it goes back to the kicker. Got quite a few kickers in the Saints ranks. The ball going back to Lyon then, fed inside to Rapati as Castleford closed down. But Saints penalised, not lining up correctly at the play of the ball is the indication this time. Shane Cooper just having a word with referee Ollerton. But as is the norm, you'll not get much joy out of these officials, will you? The penalty awarded, 2 points to nil, still Saints in the lead, and we've had just over 18 minutes of the game. Well, a bad kick again over on the far side. Castleford don't find touch. Connolly takes it, feeds it inside, and Sean Casey, excellent run there, 25 metres. He creates the Saints as Ward comes through, creates a good gap, did Sean Casey. Ward now brought down. Cooper along the line, George Mann, out to Rapati, McCracken at full pace. Oh, but he slid into touch. Excellent tackling there. St John Ellis moves in, tackle McCracken, but as I said near the touch line, you've no chance. A good tackle and slid into touch. Not much Jared can do about that. Scrum down with the Castleford feed. Mike Ford, he feeds it well. Still taking the scrums 3-2. Oh, but good tackle there. Rapati moved in on Mike Ford. Both Cooper and Rapati know that Ford and Coyne can do the business, and they'll have to be taken down quickly. Now it's Tony Morrison running out wide, but superb tackling there. George Mann, he homed in, completed it. Now it certainly looks a little misty out there on the pitch, whether it's the lights that seems that, whether it's affecting your picture, I don't know. But Castleford losing possession, even though the ball had gone forward. Saints could have gained advantage, but the referee allowing the scrum to be formed with the Saints feed. Cooper brings it out. Now it's Rapati, looks for that half gap. Saints taking the scrums 4-2. And Cooper, well, Nickel did well, he picked it up. He still stood and drives up, does Nickel. He'll have to keep away from the touch line. I know a lot of these games are taken up the middle, whereas the wingmen could be used a lot, but it's difficult conditions tonight. The ground's still very heavy all over. John Harrison. He's brought down midway between the 20-metre mark and the halfway line. Saints bringing it blindside. Rapati inside to Connolly. Took it well. He releases it to Kevin Ward. He drives at Nick Howe. Last tackle of this sequence. Let's see the Saints put it in the air on the sixth tackle. There's Connolly. Gets it away, across field, onto St John Ellis. Well, he's knocked on. Well, he knocked on first time and second time there. Even though he was facing his own line, he brought the ball towards him, which is towards the Saints line. The referee said it had gone back. Well, the ball's lost there. And the referee picking it up. Yes, Blackmore it was, I think, that came through. He knocked it forward, putting pressure on Castleford. The Saints now, yes, it was Blackmore. Let's hope the Saints can win this clean scrum and put a planned move on and hopefully penetrate this Castleford line. But Shane Cooper coming to feed it. Mike Ford there in quick attendance. Cooper, crossfield, McCracken, Rapati as the miss move, but the ball's gone down, it's hit a Castleford player, it's all on, yes, that's a correct decision. Obviously the Castleford video crowd on my right, they don't agree with that. Mick Morgan's doing the commentary, and we know how vocal character he can be. Quite as vocal as myself, perhaps. But Bernard Dwyer has possession for the Saints. Chris Joynes, back to Cooper. Cooper looking for that gap, he chips it through. He's taken down. Cooper, he's certainly taken down off the ball there as the ball had gone. He's getting up to his feet very slowly. But he felt the force of that. But Castleford have possession. Once again there, Shane Cooper trying to get Saints underway with a chip through. Well, Castleford covered it well. 23 minutes of the game gone. Still just 2 points on the board, and those are in Saints' favour. Well, a high tackle there indicated by the referee. There's nobody picked that up, I bet, round the ground. There's Nickel and Harrison and Chris Joynes in there. But Castleford have been awarded the penalty. I reckon the 5-4, they're taking the penalties, with Saints taking the scrums 5-2. And this time, the ironic cheers as Castleford do find touch from the place kick. Sampson bouncing off the safety fence. 3 times there he bounces off. He's finally wrestled to the ground. Saints will have to make sure they keep on side. Now it's Lee Crooks. 15 yards, 15 metres from the Saints line. Peter Coyne turns it back inside onto forward. A little bit of disarray. Nick Howe, short ball. It was a mile forward there. Well, the try's been given, and it's this man Smith. Tony Smith, I think, has gone in for the try, but it was a mile forward there. The referee should have picked that up. Castleford go in for the try. They lead by 4 points to 2 with a conversion to come. They moved it quickly. Nick Howe involved again, moved it quickly to the left, but the pass was a yard forward, and play allowed to go on, and Castleford going at the corner. 4 points to 2 the score. Lee Crooks it will be to hopefully add the conversion. They did well last week, Castleford, in the Regal, 54 points to 0. They beat Carlisle here at Weldon Road. Crooks with 9 conversions out of 11 attempts. So he did well. Let's hope he's not as successful this evening. But the referee just getting a little bit of vocal endearment, if I can call it that, from the Travelington telling public that they tried Smith going in at the corner and the ball to him, the last ball, a mile forward. So it's Crooks, just over 20 metres out, about 5 metres in from the touchline, I'd say. Prolific goal kicker, Crooks. Steps up, strikes it well. No, it's you can tell with the lack of crowd participation that had gone wide. So 4 points to 2 the score after 25 minutes play. And referee Ollerton there from Wigan. So Sonny Nicol going off, Gus O'Donnell coming on. As I say, after 25 minutes of play. So that'll be a Bernard Dwyer in the second row. Gus O'Donnell slotted at the hooking spot. Whether he's picked a knock-up as Sonny, he must have done, unless it's a tactical move by Saints coach Mike McLennan. But it's Castleford in possession. They're brought down there. John Harrison doing the tackling. But breaking quickly from the play of the ball at Castleford, and they're making the yardage, aren't they? Now they're moving it blindside. Solid tackling again, Chris Joint. Now with Crooks. Takes some pulling down as Crooks, and he can always slip the ball away. Well, he did this time, but it went to Gary Connolly. Now Brian to Tirapati. Pushes 2 after Rapati, drives in, looking for support. There's Connolly, he's away again. Let's work on his outside. Blackmore tidies him up, and Dwyer attacks in half. Dwyer sees the gap. It's created there as Blackmore moved in. Gus O'Donnell, loop movement with Cooper. Looking for that chink in the Castleford armour. It's been quite tight both sides today, but Cooper finds a gap there. He's up to the 20-metre line. Castleford forced to get back on side as Saints bring it left. George Mann draws in Tirapati as the foil and takes the ball up. Last tackle of this sequence. It's now with Rapati. Chips it through to the corner. St John Ellis has it. McCracken and Quirk, they wrap him up. Solid tackling there, Harrison and Dwyer. And both teams getting heavily muddied up as the pitch cuts up, and we played on a lot of muddy pitches of late, haven't we? Tony Morrison came as a bargain buy from Swinton, all to do with the contract system. Only about 30,000 quid or something like that, I believe, from Swinton. The last tackle of this sequence, Castleford in possession on the halfway line. And the ball coming back, Coyne for the crossfield kick. It's not going to go dead. Les Quirk sets it up as the Castleford defence come in. They do a good job on Les Quirk. They tie him up there, tied him up. And Saints trying to break away, but there's 3 Castleford men in, and the tackle is completed. Now between John Harrison. What a good stint to tackling from Castleford this time. The 2-man marker there is moving out quickly. And George Mann, that must be about 4, I think. Now with Cooper bringing it blindside, Rapati running the ball up. What a good stint there, and there's the last tackle signified by referee Ollerton, and the Saints have hardly moved. A loose ball, O'Donnell tidying it up, gets the kick away, but it's directly into touch. O'Donnell knew it had to be kicked upfield, but it put pressure on him with loose play from the Saints. It's going to be a turnover about 5 metres from the Saints line. Watson, he moves it left. Saints will have to weather the storm. A good tackling stint by them and hopefully force Castleford back. Ford moving it crossfield, looking for the runners. Morrison coming through. Ford created a big gap there. Morrison came through it. Now it's Castleford again. Crooks coming on to the ball. The Saints tackling holds firm. Ford again. Coyne has it. He lofts it over. Morrison. Castleford spreading it out wide. Oh, good tackling on that far side. John Ray held there. As Cass try again. Well, good tackling by the Saints. Last tackling of this sequence from Cass. The ball's going to go up. Well, I was going to say it was going to go up in the air. Castleford do have possession, but it's going to be the turnover from the last tackle. So that should be the turnover. Castleford had knocked it forward. George Mann just nipping up for that ball. Saints weathering the storm there. 10 minutes of the first half to go. John Harrison there, powering upfield. Castleford in the lead, 4 points to 2. Gus O'Donnell trying to create a bit of yardage. Well, over here again in quick succession. We was here at this part of the country, just over the road at Featherstone last Sunday. A good win for the Saints, 25 points to 8, a tough tie. That was in the Regal. Kevin Ward now, block-busting run. I do believe that Castleford do the business in the first half and seem to tire in the second half. Let's just hope they do it again this evening. Bernard Dwyer did well, took the ball off Lyon. Now with Gary Connolly. Saints backing up, good support there. Sean Casey coming through. This lad drives forward, bounces off the tackle. Coming to the action well there. Gus O'Donnell gets his kick away this time. And is he going to find touch? No, it's not going to run. Ray picks it up inside the 20-metre area. Well, a good stopping tackle there by Shane Cooper. Well, what's wrong with that? Cooper came in. He's allegedly got him with the thumb. How could he? He just had a glancing blow off the player, stopped him, and the Saints tacklers come in, but Cooper penalised. I think the referee got that wrong, but it's a penalty against the Saints. Coyne finds touch just inside the Saints half. And Cass driving it up again. Saints, they did well, they weathered the storm there after being put under pressure for Castleford for 6. George Mann penalised for offside. A chance now for Crooks to go for goal, and I would imagine he would. It's well within his capabilities. Last season the Saints, they took 3 points off Cass, 2 points at Nosey Road. A good win, 25 points to 14 here at Weldon Road, as we've said before, and 8 points each draw. They also played Cass in the semi-final of the Premiership at Nosey Road, winning by 30 points to 14 there. We're always a difficult team on their own mid in Cass. They're in the lead at present by 4 points to 2, and Crooks, his trusty boot, should add the extra 2 points here. He's just to the left of the sticks, and about 20 just over 20 metres out. Composing himself. 7 minutes before the interval. 4-2 at present. Crooks to come up. Takes it slow. Well, yes, it's gone between the uprights. Lee Crooks there with a penalty goal for an offside decision on George Mann, I think it was, by referee Ollerton. 6 points to 2 the score. Still nothing in it. Nichow comes up with it onto Ray. Here comes Crossfield. Dwyer and O'Donnell bouncing to earth as Castleford spread it out. Got to make sure that the man and the ball is stopped. St John Ellis, one of the speedy three-quarters here at Cass. George Mann and Ward, they bring it down now with Crooks. Crooks slipped it away again, but the ball's lost this time. Castleford regain it, but it's a scrum down because it's a knock-on. Castleford spreading it quickly. Perfect ball that time. The Saints tidied up, they put pressure on the tackler and forced a scrum. Shane Cooper, look at the steam coming off that pack. Cooper brings it blindside, Rapati turns it back in field, Lyon linking up. Chris Joint, he's forced back, some solid Castleford tackling. Gus O'Donnell attacked in half. Now it's with John Harrison. Cooper, George Mann running hard. Castleford taking man and ball. Kettridge at the base. The ball inside. Gary Connolly. He looks for that half gap. Blackmore there, but Connolly gets it away. McCracken tidies it up. The ball's gone back. McCracken wants to get up quickly on St John Ellis. But Kettridge moving in. So St John Ellis and McCracken. But the touch judge is in. McCracken, it looks as though he's being spoken to. An elbow is the indication. Castleford are awarded the penalty. Gary Connolly did well there, got the ball away. Was tidied up by McCracken, but St John Ellis must have been having a bit of a... Well, he's had a good kick, it is. I thought it was going to curl in. So pressure again by Castleford. Watson, the hooker. Well, a short ball to Crooks and he makes a complete hash of that. Much to the delight of the Saints faithful. I'm quite pleased about it myself. But it's scrum down again. Saints feed this time. Cooper has it. Castleford urged to get onside as Rapati has possession. Saints with a mammoth scrum possession in this first half, 7-2. But Castleford penalised for offside, perhaps not before time, with 4 minutes before the half-time interval. And David Lyon kicking over to our commentary position and video position here, and he finds touch at 10 metres inside the Castleford half. Gus O'Donnell. Well, Gus O'Donnell plays it on to John Harrison as Castleford were cabbaging. But a good drive by Harrison. Let's see if the Saints can convert this pressure and possession into points. Kevin Ward, he loves it, laps it up. 2 tackles from the Saints. They're in the Castleford 20-metre area. They bring it blindside. Gus O'Donnell slips it inside to McCracken. He loses possession. Castleford moving quickly. That was a solid tackle there on McCracken. There's no danger about that. Shifted the ball from his hands. Saints forced to defend again. They'll have to move up quickly on this Cass outfit. They showed some good touches, as the Saints have in the first half. But Saints is unable to penetrate the Cass line. Solid tackling there, Dwyer and O'Donnell. Don't think Ford liked that too much. But Lee Crooks here now, just to the left of us. Cass in possession. Forward, brought down by O'Donnell. Blackmore onto Coyne. Well, a penalty to the Saints. Forward it is, kicking out at O'Donnell. Kicking out, and Saints awarded the penalty. David Lyon, hopefully to put Saints in a good attacking position. Touch is found just short of the 20-metre line. We're talking about 2 minutes before the interval. Let's hope the Saints can get points on the board. George Mann, he's driving it up. Cass in the lead by 6 points to 2. Kevin Ward, and who's on his shoulder? On his Bernard Dwyer. Cooper, Rapati, John Harrison takes it up straight, back to David Lyon. Well, went to Lyon, it went to a Castleford player. Lyon's obviously disgusted with himself. The ball was being released before, unfortunately, David Lyon had possession. There's a scrum down, Bickford to feed for Cass. Saints striking at it, yes, foot up in the scrum. Castleford awarded the penalty. Obviously Saints trying to win one against the head, put a bit of pressure on Cass, it didn't pay off. And Coyne, well, another poor kick. David Lyon takes it, let's see if Saints can put the gas pedal down again as Lyon takes it up. He was disgusted with himself just minutes earlier, but these things happen when the ball there, and it's like a bar of soap. Well, let's see if the Saints can get points on the board before the half-time interval. George Mann runs hard. But the Castleford tackling has been superb in this first half. 40 minutes on my watch. Kevin Ward, well, the ball's down again, but it's come back to the Saints. But Kevin Ward had lost it. As I say, it's like a bar of soap. Well, there's the half-time hooter. So Castleford going in, leading at half-time by 6 points to 2. Lyon opened the scoring in the 13th minute with a penalty goal. Smith with a rather dubious try, in my impartial opinion, in the 24th minute of an outrageous forward pass. 4 points to 2. Cass in the lead then after 24 minutes. Then Crooks with a simple penalty goal in the 33rd minute. So half-time score here at Weldon Road, Castleford is Castleford 6, St Helens 2. On the pitch first for the second half, but before we get underway, I have a birthday mention for Terry Ford. Now, a lot of you might know Terry with his wife Kath. They are agents, and they do a lot of work for the Saints, and he's not been well as of late, Terry, but it's his birthday on the 15th of December. He's 61, but I got told not to tell anybody he's 61, but now, I mean, the world and his brother knows. But he's not been too well of late. We wish him a speedy recovery. He's a good lad, Terry. I've known him for some while. I know he's a bit of an old trout, like, but I used to do, when he was a pot man, I used to go around helping him, so that's some while ago, isn't it, Terry? But happy birthday for the 15th, Terry. I know you're 61, as I've said. Also to your son, Carl. His birthday is on the 18th of December. He's 26, so happy birthday, Carl. Happy birthday, Terry. Lots of love from Kath and family, all at the Saints, and your Saints video team. Right, we're getting ready for the second half to get underway. Saints to kick off, trailing by 6 points to 2 at the interval. As I said before, we've heard that Castleford had a bit slow on the second half. There's only a 4-point gap between the teams, and let's hope they can, the Saints can put a bit of pressure on. They need early points in this second half, and let's hope we can secure the 2 league points. Certainly valuable league points. It's losing 2, they've lost 2. Bradford at home, Lee away. Castleford have lost 4. Wigan are at the top of the tree, same points as the Saints, but they have got a game in hand. So it's essential that the Saints get their act together this evening. Peter Coyne kicks it deep. David Lyon covers it. Difficult handling out this evening with the pitch cutting up badly, lots of rain. It has relented for the evening, but anything can happen, can't it? Saints in possession, Castleford moving up quickly. Chris Joint brings it up short of the halfway line. Cooper missed out, and it's George Mann that drives it forward. Bernard Dwyer bursts out of the first tackle. But Crooks and Morrison in the last tackle of this sequence as Gus O'Donnell chips it through. Okay for Simon Middleton, takes it comfortably. Well, I think it's Simon Middleton. Obviously the jersey's heavily muddied. And a lot of the time it certainly they take some picking out, these players, even your own players. Blindside ploy. Ketteridge. Bernard Dwyer, big hit there. Excellent tackler Dwyer. Now it's with Crooks. He drives it up, but Dwyer's in there again, isn't he? Round the legs, Harrison and Ward round the top, but Dwyer's took a knock. Yes, badly injured there, Bernard Dwyer. Looks as though he's hurt his shoulder. That'll be a blow for the Saints. There's Castleford putting a bomb up there, a real tester. Oh, superbly taken by David Lyon. Never took his eye off the ball with what, about half a dozen Castleford players down on him. Saints still with the 12 men. Bernard Dwyer in the Castleford half receiving treatment. And maybe a chance for Paul Loughlin to come on. A lot of concern on the Saints bench. But the ball knocked forward there. Gus O'Donnell holds his hands over his head, but awkward conditions. Bernard Dwyer is obviously not as serious as I anticipated. Bernard Dwyer back, the old magic sponge from Saints physio Jeanette Smith. For scrum of the second half, Nick Howe comes away with it and Dwyer's in again. Superb tackler, Bernard Dwyer. Castleford breaking quickly. They want to penetrate this Saints line. And the Saints will have to make sure the tackling is firm and they force Castleford back. They've got to stop on side. Referee Ollerton. Now it's Coyne, but the ball's loose. Saints have it. Well, that should be all right. It should be play on that. Morrison there coming in. But Rapati had it. It is a scrum down. It's going to be Saints feed, but Rapati did come up with the ball. He should have played advantage there, the referee. He didn't. But Saints have scrum possession. Now it's Rapati. Lyon linking up there. Saints with a 7-2 advantage in the scrums in the first half. Now it's McCracken. Well, it looks as though he was taken a little high, nothing malicious, but the tackle looked high. Harrison there driving forward again. Just 4 points separating the teams. 4 minutes gone of this second half. And Chris Joint, he's driving it up. Most of the game played up the middle. There's just that one try, which was come from an outrageous forward pass. Been just when the switch of play. But O'Donnell puts it downfield. Middleton has it. Saints move up quickly. And it's Castleford. Well, good play. St. John Ellis, I think that is. Now Ford taking up the running. But Castleford making good yardage well. Lost the ball, must be a knock on. Blackmore there, pouncing about instead of getting the ball away. And he lost it, knocked it forward, slipped out of his hands. Difficult ball handling conditions. But instead of getting it away, it was knocked forward. Cooper will feed the scrum. Third scrum in quick succession. Cooper has it. Rapati and to Cooper again. Inside ball to McCracken on the diagonal run. It's like Dean Sampson going in there. I was Lee Crooks. The Saints in possession. Moving it right, John Harrison looking for support, nobody with him. Nick Howe was in there looking for the interception, and he nearly got it too, didn't he? Kevin Ward. Well, Ward's lost possession. Nick Howe tidies it up, play allowed to go on. I think that's Middleton, I think, from the full-back position. Still very difficult to pick these players out. Heavily muddied. Saints forced to get back on side. And Dean Sampson powering his way upfield. Watson from acting half-backs. He's the half gap. He goes for it. Good yardage by Cass. Forward attacking half-back. Morrison on the opposite diagonal. He gets the ball away. A big hole there in the Saints defence. Nickow coming through. Castleford looking for support. Blackmore's there. Saints will have to smother the ball. Last tackle of this set. Will Castleford put it up? Will they go for a drop? Coyne has it. The ball just pitched back. Saints have it. It was kicked forward and Gary Connolly comes up with it. Connolly on the break. Did well. A good tackling from Castleford. A little mix-up by them on the last tackle. With Coyne turning it back in. George Mann gets it away. Les Quirk on the left wing. John Harrison turns it back to Gus O'Donnell, I think. No, David Lyon. David Lyon out of the tackle, still going forward. Hands and knees, David Lyon. Then he's not allowed to get up. He's pushed down as he tried to get up. The Castleford spectators are not happy with it, but that's how it goes. And David Lyon gets up quickly, pumps the ball downfield and finds touch 20 yards from the Castleford line. Saints trailing 6 points to 2. 8 minutes of the second half have gone. The Saints faithful get behind them. Come on, you Saints, they cry. John Harrison, he makes good yardage. The Saints have got to make sure this set of 6 come up with the points. 6 would be nice. Trailing by 4. No score in the second half. O'Donnell moves it out. It's out now to Les Quirk. But good tackling by Castleford. Good swarming defence there. They come in. Cooper out to George Mann. Lofted ball. Rapati out to Connolly. Now to Sean Casey. He can't take it. Unlucky there, Sean Casey, with the ball knocked forward. Saints forced to defend again. But it's not too bad when it's at the Castleford end of the pitch. Saints urged to get back on side. Obviously they want to move up quickly, close this Castleford attack down. Watson. The ball spread out wide. Harrison in, one of the tacklers. Gus O'Donnell round the legs. Well, he never played that. Saints have been penalised for offside, and then the referee coming in again and penalising the Saints again in quick succession. Somebody spoke out of turn. But I don't think the Castleford player played the ball correctly in the first place. And Castleford with the penalty kick to touch for the added yardage. Badge touch just inside the Saints half. 6 points to 2 the score. Saints trailing by the 4 points. Forward inside to Crooks. Good ball there. Tony Smith going for the corner, and Smith touches down for his second. I must apologise if the camera was jumping up and down then. The Castleford contingent just to our right, obviously ecstatic with that, and their camera will be jumping up and down as well. But an excellent try there by Smith, created in the middle by Lee Crooks. A lovely ball there, Smith coming on, and no complaints about that one. Castleford going to a 10 points to 2 lead. An excellent diagonal run there by this left centre, Tony Smith. That was a superb try, come through from deep. He scored 2 last week against Carlisle. Blackmore had a hat-trick. Tries also from St John Ellis, Kettridge, Bloom and Ray. But a superb try there by Tony Smith. Went in, come onto a lovely ball. He was lying deep. Crooks there, came through, slipped the ball out, and in he went. Well, Crooks there just teeing up. Anyway, while he's teeing up, if I can just say to you, Saints spectators, don't forget that the last season's try tape is now out. Well over 100 top tries. plus a near miss and a couple of tries from Gus O'Donnell and Chris Joint when they was with Oldham and Wigan. $14.99 at your souvenir shop, or if you want to give me a ring and we get it to you. But it's an ideal Christmas present. Get your orders in early to avoid disappointment. But Crooks now stepping up, hoping to add the extra points on. Well, that looks a good one, was it? Oh, it just glances the post, the top of the post, and falls in. So a further 6 points for Cass. It gives them a 10-point cushion, 12 points to 2 now, and that's a mighty blow for the Saints. What a superb try there by Smith. So Saints under the cosh, unfortunately. 12 minutes of the second half gone. Castleford scoring there after they'd put a lot of pressure on. Saints have put a lot of pressure on. But the Saints tackling, they'll have to hold firm. Kevin Ward there, he's right in the thick of it. And Cass moving it out again. Nick Howe, good break, well a forward pass, and the man's let it go again. A forward pass from Nick Howe to Morrison. It was a yard forward and he let it go. It's no wonder they can drive up like this, Castleford, when play like that allowed to go on. This is where the touch judge should, I said before, they worked in harmony, but the touch judge should be allowed to judge. Nick Howe, short ball there to Middleton. Well tidied up by Sean Casey. Now it's Mike Ford. Puts a bomb up. Oh, superbly taken, David Lyon. Excellent ball there. Must have come down with snow on it, that, but Lyon moved in. First class full-back. Now it's George Mann. Saints have possession. The wrong end of the field, but Cooper's coming away, looking for support. Bernard Dwyer's with him. Saints rocked there by that Smith try, but nearly caught again with the referee Ollerton allowing this forward pass. Not picking it up for Castleford. Just that sole David Lyon penalty goal, the Saints points this evening. And Chris Joint, he comes through, excellent tackling. Kettridge the man there. Crooks come in at the second man. Now it's Rapati, chips it through. Blackmore takes it, and Blackmore curls round. Big lad, this New Zealander, he'll have to be wrapped up. Saints will have to make sure they clamp him, man and ball. Watson at dummy half. Now with Sampson, pushes off the first line of defence. But Dwyer and Connolly, they wrap him up. Watson, the hooker at dummy half, brings it blindside. Martin Kettridge again. Excellent competitor Kettridge, been at Castleford a while. He was out of favour at one spell, had a couple of loan spells. I know he was with Sheffield at one occasion. Saints do have possession. The referee has allowed the advantage this time. Castleford moving it again. Now it's Bernard Dwyer. He takes it up the centre. David Lyon was with him, but good tackling from Castleford. Dwyer unable to release the ball. Rapati. Jared McCracken. Inside ball to Connolly. Juggling with it. Took it well. Connolly gets it to Cooper. Well, Cooper taking a high one there. He was going down in the tackle. But it's now George Mann. Moves it over to the left. Castleford has tackled superbly. Holding the Saints as Les Quirk has it. Is he going to be forced into touch? No. It's the last tackle of this sequence. The Saints will have to move it infield. Well, I'm going to say David Lyon. It was Shane Cooper from short range and acute angle. Tried to grubber it into touch, but it went in on the fall. And the turnover will be executed or instigated or whatever word we're going to say. But it's the turnover. Quarter of an hour of the second half gone. 25 minutes to go. Saints trailing by 10 points, 12 points to 2. 2 Smith tries, 2 Crooks goals. Nick Howe again, looking for support. Castleford, they've created quite a few gaps in the Saints ranks. It's Ford again, scampering away. McCracken round the top there, O'Donnell round the legs. Sampson now, just brought down short of the 20-metre line. And some good yardage there from Castleford. Move it to the right. On to Blackmore. He gets the ball away, but Saints have possession. Well, do Castleford have possession? No, Saints have it. The ball hitting a Saints man and coming back, and Kevin Ward came up with it. John Harrison feeds it inside. Saints has spread it. Lyon saw the gap, drove for it, but they covered up well this evening of Cass. George Mann gives the ball out to Connolly. Sean Casey moving in field. Good wingman play that there from Sean Casey, but Connolly couldn't release. Cooper back to Rapati, looking for that gap. Castleford have a substitute on. Well, he's just come onto the field of play, number 14. And immediately in at the tackle he was. It's a chip kick through. It's going to find touch, is it? It's found touch just in the field of play, I think. Just out of my line of vision here. But it is a scrum down with the Castleford feed. I think it was George Mann that got that kick away. I wasn't quite sure. It's forward to feed. Castleford have possession. The referee's not happy with it. Penalised the Saints. Not packing correctly in the scrum. Mike Ford finding 10 yards. 18 minutes of the half gone. Saints trailing 12 points to 2. Castleford in possession. Grant Anderson. He's just come on as substitute. And Castleford in possession. St John Ellis looking for the way through. Well, he pushes two Saints tacklers off. Chris Joint and Kevin Ward combine right on the centre spot. They bring him down. Castleford move it to the right. Crooks. With Watson. The Castleford hooker attacked in half. He sees the gap. As a good hooker does. Both Watson and Bernard Dwyer have the eye. Also Gus O'Donnell for the gaps. Ford chips it through, but it's kicked dead. David Lyon, I think that was, moved over quickly. It's right in the far corner, but the ball, whoever got it away, kicked it dead. Touching goal, so it's going to be a scrum down with a Cass feed. 10 yards away from the Saints line. Cass have possession. Bring it out wide. Anderson there. Well wrapped up. Rapati round the top. Dwyer round the legs. Nick out. Giving the dummy the short ball there. But it was taken. Man and all. Man and ball. Now it's with Ford. Shapes up to chip it. But it's inside to Anderson. Good ball again. Well, that was round the jersey. The man was slipping as he went through. Fair enough, we know it was a high tackle, but the man going in is not injured, but Saints are going to be penalised. Rightly so, it was a high tackle, but the man there, he got up, no problem, it was round the jersey. With this ruling, yes, the high tackle there, as indicated by the referee, and no doubt Lee Crooks will have a go for goal. (12-2) the score with this Lee Crooks conversion to the penalty award. This will put the Saints 12 points behind if he's successful. And you don't need me to tell you it's going to be 3 scores for the Saints to actually win the game. 2 converted tries plus another. It's Crooks. 15 metres out, just to the right of the sticks. Shouldn't have any problem. Halfway through the second half. 12-2 at present. Crooks strikes it well. Right through the uprights. 14-2, and unfortunately no sign of Castleford tiring. Rapati from the centre spot to get it underway. Unfortunately, Yorkshire was the old burial ground of the Saints last season. Castleford always regarded as one of the major contenders from Yorkshire. They've had about 6 wins on the trot. A good boost last week, even though it was against lowly opposition of Carlisle, 54-0 in the Regal. Saints had an excellent win, but a hard game at Featherstone, 25-8. On the wrong end of a 14-2 scoreline this evening, and only, what should we say, about 18-19 minutes to retrieve anything. But good ball again there. Superb pass, Crooks again, holding it to perfection. Last tackle of this sequence. The ball chips across field. Sean Casey takes it well. Just couldn't evade the tackle there of Morrison, I think it was, that was coming through. Chris Joint running crossfield, not much forward yardage. Castleford urged to get back onside. And now with John Harrison, but good tackling by Castleford from the marker. George Mann, and a gang tackle there on George Mann. Referee Ollerton moving in. There's no way he can keep him 10 yards back when he stood at the point of attack, or the point of tackle. But he's moved back this time. On the last tackle, Gus O'Donnell gets it away. Kicks it crossfield. John Ray, he gathers it. Bernard Dwyer trying to close him down. But he's a speed merchant, this Ray. He's going over to the right from the left. Nobody with him. But he was brought down. Jared McCracken moving in, and Chris Joint. Cass in possession. Dean Sampson. Now it's Watson moving it over to the right. Nick Howe took it well. Lots of runners, lots of the planned moves and ploys revolving round Nick Howe. Also forward Crooks tries to get it away. Now with David Lyon, brings it out wide. Inside ball to Gary Connolly. Puts the pedal down, brings it up to halfway, but Castleford move over quickly. Good play by David Lyon. Drew the Castleford defence over. Connolly was with him. Gus O'Donnell gets it away to Rapati. Now with George Mann. Good ball to Sean Casey. Saints making yardage. Castleford urged to get back on side, and it's Cooper leading his troops in the middle. Joint there, losing his footing. Loop movement there. Connolly chips it through. It's meant for Les Quirk. Well, as it has gone in touch, but did it come off a Castleford player, or has it gone in directly? The scrum down, it's with the Castleford feed, obviously going in directly. The Castleford player not touching it. In the last 15 minutes now. Saints trailing by 14 points to 2. Castleford with scrum possession. Saints looking to keep Cass down there. They have made good yardage out of their own 20-metre area. Grant Anderson looking for that slip ball. And Cass running it hard again, forward. But Connolly takes him, man and ball, round the chest. Excellent tackle there. Dean Sampson, Dwyer and Connolly wrap him up. Well, don't actually get him to ground. Watson at dummy half, now it's with Crooks. Led by example, Crooks. Excellent player, been round a few clubs. Leeds, Hull, now at Castleford. Only a young fella, he's only about 28, Crooks. I think he was an international when he was about 17 or 18. So he's been round for quite a while. Sorted himself out now. And leading by example here at Castleford. Rapati gets the ball away. Well, the pass was forward. I suppose he saw that one, but Jared McCracken, he couldn't take it cleanly. He wouldn't have been allowed to go if he had took it cleanly. Referee Ollerton right on the spot. The Saints trying to vary the play, trying to break up this tight Castleford defence, but not able to do it. Ford feeds it. Nick Howe holds it. Just on the Saints 20-metre line. They're leading by 14 points to 2 at Castleford. They're looking for further points. Still time for the Saints to come back. 14 minutes remaining on the watch. But if Castleford score again, well, it's no chance for the Saints. They've no chance. Watson from acting half. Ford shaping us for the drop. But the ball spread out now with Sampson. He takes it up centre field. Big gap there. Sampson looking to get it away. Ward pulling off a well, I don't know what he's complaining about there. Ward pulling off a try-saving tackle right in front of the sticks. The referee judging it's gone high. Very little emotion from the Castleford spectators up here, well, the video crew, and they've been jumping up and down like nobody's business before. But I think this conversion by Crooks could put paid to the Saints' chances. Still, they had a remote chance of coming back at trailing by 12 points. 14 points to 2 the score now. But if Crooks pops this one over, I think it's goodbye to the 2 league points here at Weldon Road this evening. Just got to get back in the swing. Just over a week now to prepare for the Regal Trophy against Castleford at Knowsley Road a week tomorrow. But Crooks has the ball teed up well there, right in front of the sticks. 12 minutes left on the watch. 14-2 the score at present, with Crooks just ready to pop this between the sticks. Talking to a few Castleford spectators this evening. They obviously fancied their own team this evening, but they said they was a bit doubtful about Knowsley Road next week on Saturday. Saints have home advantage, so there's no reason why they shouldn't make it pay in the Regal. Saints try a verted play, but didn't come off. Castleford equal to the task. They have possession. Keith England just come on as a substitute. Now it's Lee Crooks. The eye for the gap. Last tackle of this sequence. It was a quick 6, that was. The ball slips in between Sean Casey and David Lyon. Casey moves infield. Lyon looking for that half gap. Casey looking for the return pass. Castleford move up quickly. Now England. Well, John Harrison has lost ball possession. Castleford have possession, I do believe. Oh, Bernard Dwyer. Well, Saints very fortunate to come away with that. Looked as though John Harrison had knocked the ball forward and Bernard Dwyer had come up with it. The referee moved in. I thought it was Castleford ball. Oh, driving run there. Excellent driving run. Looks like Chris Joint. Now it's Rapati, chips it through. Castleford have possession. Rapati tried a little chip as Castleford were all moving up in a line, but good clamp tackling again. Rapati and Cooper. That's what Castleford have been doing from the play of the ball, moving up. The 2-man marker has been tackling the play of the ball very efficiently all evening. Time running out for the Saints, 10 minutes remaining. Still not a try on the board, the Saints. Just one penalty goal from David Lyon, which opened the scoring in the 13th minute. That was Keith England. Forward bringing it crossfield. Superb ball to Morrison. But an excellent shoulder charge by Kevin Ward, taking Morrison out. Nick Howard's acting half. Awkward ball to Coyne. Chips it for the corner. Is it going to go dead? David Lyon. He plays at it. Yes, excellent work from Lyon. Gets in the field of play. Was hoping the ball would go dead, but it didn't. And Lyon just managed to scramble over the line. Cooper, but Saints making, well, I was thinking it was Sean Casey coming through. Whether it was meant for Sean Casey, I don't know, but Cooper tried to get it away. The ball was knocked forward. Tirapati tidied it up, but it's going to be a scrum. Paul Loughlin looking to come on for the Saints. Coming on for Jared McCracken. So Jared McCracken replaced there by Paul Loughlin. As you can see, his right arm heavily padded. He's had a big rest since he injured that arm whilst on tour with the Great Britain touring party. He's in there again, he's Paul Loughlin, quickly in. The Saints officials and backroom staff made sure that Paul Loughlin's injury had plenty of time to heal. He's got a special arm wear, hopefully to protect it that little bit more. The Saints move it quickly. Gary Connolly. Watson wrestles him to the ground there. Also the try scorer Smith. Now with George Mann running blindside. Gets it away now to Cooper. Saints try to keep the ball alive. John Harrison up now to Tia Rapati. Rapati releases it to Bernard Dwyer, but Dwyer loses it. Unlucky there, the Saints trying to put the plan move together, moving the ball about, putting it through plenty pair of hands, but Bernard Dwyer couldn't control it. It went to ground. Going to be a scrum down now. So Sonny Nicol coming back on. John Harrison having a well-earned rest. Paul Loughlin involved again in the tackle. First game he's played for quite a number of months. First game of the season for the Saints. He's been sadly missed, but we've had Paul with us before. Well, touched a Saints player and knocked back, but I don't think the referee's waved the tackle count clean. Castleford in possession, moving it to the right. Morrison bursting through. 10 yards from the Saints line. And Castleford again, reverse pass. It's chipped through. The ball scooped. Dead. Good play on the far side. Les Quirk moved quickly. Flipped the ball back. Dead. The Saints forced to drop out from between the sticks. Castleford are going to come up with the 2 league points this evening, no doubt about that. 6 minutes remaining, 16 points to 2. They're in the lead, a commanding lead. Saints with every chance at half time, only 6 points to 2. And Nick Howe again trying to get things underway. Keith England. He brought down just short of the 20-metre line. Watson brings it blindside. Short ball, Kettridge on to Ray. And now again it's McFord onto Lee Crooks. He turns in the tackle, looking to release, but well clamped. Bernard Dwyer again, Kevin Ward. Unfortunately, Kevin Ward is, Nick Howe bursting through, tried to release it. Still putting the pressure on, it's the last tackle of this sequence. Mike Ford there, tries to chip it through. Kevin Ward has it, but he's knocked it forward. He had to go down bravely on there, did Kevin Ward. But unfortunately, not a lot gone right for Kevin this evening, especially when he wants to impress against his old team, a team that he's served for about 10-11 seasons. Castleford in possession, Mick Ford moves it right, Loughlin comes in for the tackle. Unfortunately, the man was missed. Saints do have the ball possession. No tries to show this evening for the Saints. 16-2 they trail with 4 minutes of the game remaining. Sonny Nicol back on as a replacement for John Harrison. Cooper out to Bernard Dwyer. He straightens it up. tireless runner. He slips it away to Paul Loughlin. Big international centre, and that certainly looked a little high on Loughlin. But referee Ollerton way out. The ball kicked downfield by Gus O'Donnell. But superb tackle by Nickel. Well, the touch judge coming on. Referee right there, and Sonny Nickel going a little bit over the top. Middleton it was that came through. And Sonny Nickel penalised for going in a little enthusiastically at the tackle. Now it's John Ray. He's held down just centre field, but 20 yards short. Watson moving it over to the right. Castleford now looking for that final nail in the Saints' coffin. 3 minutes before the final hooter, 16 points to 2. There's the score in Castleford favour. Loop movement there with Ford, and now Smith. Short ball, but Smith can't take it. Neither can Sean Casey, but the first knock on going to be given. The first knock on. That's scrum down with the Saints feed. That's the correct decision. But it's just on the Saints 20 metre line. 10 metres in from touch, 20 metres from the Saints line. The ball hooked back. Cooper feeds it inside to Tirupati. Now it's Lyon into the gap. Gives it to Les Quirk. What superb defence from Castleford this evening. They covered loads of ground, and the Saints just can't penetrate the defence. They're getting the ball away, they're keeping it going. It's now with Connolly. Oh, Connolly into space. Let's see this lad go, see if we can get a consolation try. But Connolly taken down in the 20 metre area. Strong running, Shane Cooper. Had to juggle with it to take it cleanly. Castleford come up with the defence. Sonny Nickel attacked in half. To Dwyer. Chris Joint. Out to Rapati. Struts it out of the air. Inside ball. Saints still keep it going. I think it's the last tackle of this sequence. Saints move it quickly to the left. Gus O'Donnell. Short ball there. Yes, Saints in for a try. In at the corner. David Lyon, I think. In the dying minutes there. Saints in for a try right in the corner. David Lyon it was, in for a consolation try from the Saints, but that was engineered in the Saints' own half. Gary Connolly coming through. It was taken down in the 20 metre area. The ball moved over to the left, and David Lyon linking up as he has been throughout the match. Latched onto the end of it. Castleford, the first time the Castleford defence has been stretched this evening. And as you can see there, Lyon just squares in at the corner. It's just about 5 metres or just over in, and 20 metres out. He's already kicked one this evening. Looking for the second and looking for the extra 2 points on the Saints score. Waved away by the touch judges. Maybe we'll have time to get the... Well, we haven't got time to get the kick-off. But the full-time score here at Weldon Road. Castleford 16, St Helens 6, 6-2 at half-time, as I said. Even though the Smith try would come from an outrageous forward pass. But everything to play for, and we had heard that Castleford tired in the second half, but it wasn't to happen. Then in the 9th minute of the second half, a superb Smith try again. Came through onto a lovely ball. I think it was Lee Crooks that had created the gap, and Smith came on a diagonal run. Crooks converted it. 12 points to 2, Cass in the lead, and then 2 Crooks penalty goals within the space of 7 minutes made it 16 points to 2, and Saints were well under the cosh with 12 minutes to play, and Saints had thrown everything at Castleford, but they'd withstood the storm. But in the dying minute there, David Lyon latching on to a good ball in the far corner. The goal attempt waved away. To the final score here at Knowsley Road, at Weldon Road, I do beg your pardon, is Castleford 16, Saints 6. Thanks once again for joining us. You've been with your Saints video team. We'll be at Knowsley Road, St Helens, with Castleford as the opponents for the third round tie of the Regal Trophy. So join us a week on Saturday.